WLKY weather with meteorologist Zernich.
After a dreary and rainy thunder, we had sunshine and drier conditions today, but those cool and breezy conditions hung around throughout much of our Sunday as temperatures have only climbed into the low 60s, but that wind has made it feel quite a bit cooler. And once that wind dies down, we are watching those temperatures dropping a good bit tonight. So areas of patchy frost could be a possibility for portions of the viewing area, especially across the river in southern Indiana. You'll have the better chance of maybe seeing cold enough temperatures to get some of that frost to develop. We're going to stay cool for our Monday, but then we'll be warming back up as the week goes forward. Should remain fairly dry, but rain chances do look to return Friday afternoon into the evening, continuing into Saturday, which is unfortunate because we are in the middle of the Kentucky Derby Festival season, so there's going to be a lot of events going on that could be interrupted by some of that rain once again. But tonight, it's all about the cold. Here you can see the frost advisories mainly along 64 off to the north. That includes a large portion of our southern Indiana communities along with Oldham, Trumbull, Carroll, and Henry County. Those are the spots and communities that will have the best chance of seeing those temperatures dip into the 30s. I think most of the Commonwealth and south of 64, we're just talking low 40s, as we should have enough of a cloud cover to keep us from really bottoming out. But we could see those clouds clear enough across the river, getting those into those 30s, leading to those chilly conditions. So here's that system that's brought a fair bit of clouds to the area through much of the afternoon. It's trying to squeeze out a few sprinkles across areas of Indiana, but I expect all that to kind of dry up, but it is going to bring us some of that cloud cover as we head through the rest of this evening and overnight. And Futurecast picking up on that really nicely, showing that additional cloud cover. Again, a sprinkle or two across southern Indiana can't be ruled out, but most of us stay dry. Those clouds linger for most of the night, and that's why we're not going to drop as much across Kentucky. But you can see where it gets clearer. That's why they get into the 30s tomorrow morning up across Seymour and Salem. And then we go bright and sunny for tomorrow afternoon, but it's going to remain on the cool side. Highs tomorrow only in the low 60s, but look at that warm up by Tuesday and Wednesday. We're back into those upper 70s for afternoon highs. We continue to stay dry through much of the work week, so we're going to jump ahead, pick things up Thursday afternoon. Looking good, so should be nice for the first night of the Great Balloon Glow Thursday evening. Heading into Friday, though, we're going to be watching our next system off to the west. It looks like most of the first half of Friday is dry, but as we get towards the late afternoon and into the evening, we'll be watching to see if the timing lines up. Hopefully it holds off. We can get the Great Balloon Glow in Friday night as well, but then as we head through and into Saturday morning, could be looking at those showers moving through. We got the marathon coming up Saturday morning, and unfortunately might be a little wet for those runners, and cool too with temperatures in the 50s. And it does look like maybe those rain showers continue in the Saturday afternoon. So we'll just have to kind of see how that plays out and how that could impact some of those events as we head into the first half of next weekend. Live look over downtown Louisville shows those passing clouds, but still a good deal of sunshine out there. Temperatures 62 degrees, but it's those winds out of the west that have added that extra chill to the air, and that's going to be with us for this evening. So we'll hang on to the low 60s, upper 50s while the sun's still up, and then once it goes down, we'll drop into those lower 50s. We'll start off in the 40s, but again, bright sunny skies, but cool. 61 for a high, 70s Tuesday and Wednesday, and then 80s for our Thursday and Friday. But again, the chance for a little bit of some impact weather with showers Friday night into Saturday that could impact some of those Kentucky Derby events.
Still, it's been a fantastic series of days weather-wise for this.
That we have, and it looks like more of that's going to continue at least for the next several days.
I love it. Thank you so much, Eric.